Hello, good evening, sirs. Mama. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, dear sir. How is work today? Yeah, thank you. Please, I noticed that only one person used to do the recording on his side there, and I will try and recommend that some of us should also try it. Because in case anyone I didn't see anything happen to the video I'm doing here, whatever you do can be a backup. Do you get it now? It's just a way of making a guarantee. Are you with me? Please, so in case if the one I'm doing here is not available in one way or the other, that means there's nothing for us to fall back on. Please, if one or two people are trying to do it again, at least it's still more better than we don't have anything at all. So that is it, sir. So I think we can start with our today class now. So let me open my file and see where we stop in the last class. Or can anybody just tell me where we stopped in the last class? You can remember. Okay, sir. Can go ahead. The video, Abby. I already upload the video to the wall to the uh, YouTube for you guys. And I noticed that maybe not many people are aware of it. Now, we see. So that is it now. You can see this is this is the link. You can see the link here now. This is the link on my, if you can see my screen, you can see the link I'm pointing to. That's the link you can use to access the video. And this is what that is opening here now. Not only for your class, see for other work classes too. But you only need to do what? Need to view the one that belong to your class alone. Are you with me now? So these are those particular work videos. You can do one situation whereby that after I send it, somebody after 3 days say he has not received it and I can't resend it again this time around. But that thing consume a lot of data. So all the video is there now. Do you get now? This is HTML day4 part 1 and this is HTML day4 part 2. So this is HTML day1 introduction. Those one I believe that you didn't have is the one I uploaded there. The one I already sent before, I won't resend those one because it's going to be another word data. You get it now. So they are still from other class. So you can see the HTML for day 1 and day 4 here. Do you get it now? So that's what I have it. You can go to this particular YouTube channel. You can be able to see those work video and download for this class. It's only make available for this particular class now. To get it. So that is for these videos. So there's nothing like it's going to expire again from now on. So that is it. So I believe that's for the day 4, 1 and 2 within the last class. How to use the table word layout. So we need to continue from that section now. So it's still available. And where's the day safe? Let me check the date here. Okay, sorry. The date here showed that okay, where is it? Okay. That's 3 days ago. That's around Tuesday, I'll be Wednesday. That's when the video is Some people even though already view it. And about 11 people view the day 4 here. So let's try and download it. Okay, so I think that is for that now. Hello, Mr. Asi. Any question? Okay. Who is this person now? Hello. Hello. Wa alaikum salam màmá yìí. Ṣé kò sí? Ẹ̀rọ ṣé kò sí torí mo àmì kan báyìí ní ẹjọ́. Ṣé kò sí mà? Okay, ó máa tó wa lẹ́ṣà o. Okay mà. Okay. Okay mà. Okay, kò sí problem. Okay, so sorry sir. Now, um, can you see my screen now? I think that's good now. They can see it. Okay, good. So now let me quickly open our previous code and see where we start from. So we are talking about the design the layout page the last time, and this is the folder for all the code we are doing so far now. So I double click to open the folder now. So these are the new pages we just created with this particular one layout we created here using table. So I want to open all the HTML code. That's why I'm highlighting all of them now. I can right click and say open with Notepad++ here. So this is the code. So the layout we have here is one we just created with the table. I can preview the layout first so that you see how the layout will also look like. This is the layout we designed, and we said that we are using this particular layout for all the pages we are going to be creating again now so far. Although we talk about the main content. The main content is going to be different for different pages. That is what we want to achieve. So now let me now open my index page we created with this layout again. Here is the index page. So I want to preview the index page too. So here is the index page now. Our index page is going to contain the product we want people to we want to sell to the people, which are the perfume product. So we said that we might need to redesign the particular the index page. Very important again. And you can see make some adjustment to the layout we already did. Maybe there's a row we don't want to use, or there's a row we want to increase again. That can be done. But the last time, I think I have a sketch of how I want my index page to look like. Let me check. Oh god. Okay, table layout. Okay, let me preview this. This look like the layout I want to use for my index page here now. Okay. Okay. Oh, this for the layout we are working on for the whole layout. So I think there's another one. No any other one again. Oh, no any other one again. Okay, good. So the sketch we have is only for what? For the index page, which is what we have seen here now. Okay. So the next thing now is the index page is there, and let's see the perfume page. Perfume page 2. Still need to make some adjustment, and then we need to put product here, and the client page is still not empty, about us page and the contact us page. So what you are going to do today now is each of these particular pages there, each of them too still need to have their own layout, because the information we are going to display in the index page here is different from the one we are going to have from the on the perfume client about and contact us page and some other pages again. So I'm going to start creating a layout for this index page now. So let me put up my paint now. I want my index page to have something like this layout as a product. So this is my index page. Assume that this particular section is the main content for the index page, and this main content for the index page, what are the type of information I want to display there, and how do I want information to appear here. So here now I want to display some of our product here again now on this content. That means I may need to create a table like this with this green color represent a table that is going to contain some of the most important product we want the customer to see first. I want to have something like a 4 product on this index page again, and I will call it this product is available for this weekend. The product is just like a front page of the site. You know that when we are looking at the newspaper, the front page of the newspaper is going to contain the most important news, the information that is going to capture the attention of the user to read that newspaper, so that you can go into the newspaper content to go and read more about that news. That is the same thing that the kind of information you put in the home page is going to be information that is going to attract the user to be able to go more into your website. So my index page now, I want this section that is empty on my index page to contain the table, which means that on returning to this particular this index page again, I have to make sure this content here contain information inside the more table here now. That's what I'm going to do here. So like I say, I'm going to create a table that I'm going to contain 4 different products on this index page. That's what this particular green color is. So to do that again, I can return back to my index page here now and start creating a table inside here. So the table is going to have the same property like this one. So now let's now start with a comment to make it much more easier now. And this is going to be comment that I'm going to show the table we want to display. I can say display product section now. So I can see table 4.1 because this table is under the table 4 now. So I can use something like this table tag to define the table content I want to create here now. And then I can close the table table tag here now. That is it. So this index main content here, I can delete it. So like I said, this table in my index page is going to contain just only one row, several column. So I'm closing the row, and here now I'm going to have 4 column there. That going to be TD for the first column. The height of the table I'm creating, since this is a nested table, the height must not be more than the main table that is inside it. Even though I can still reduce this height to around something like maybe 360, so that I can be up to 400. That means I have 400 space here. So now the first column now, I specify the first column here, and I'm closing the TD for the first column. So since I want 4 column, I have to specify the width for each of these. And since the width of the whole table is 100%, that means the width of each column is going to be 25%, so that they can be They can be a equal column, 25%. So this for the first column. So I can duplicate this one again for and not 3 more column. Column 2, 3 and column 4. That is it. So before I put product in this table now, let me save this table so that I can preview how this table here look like. This is where we create a table inside this place now. Refreshing this index, we can you see now. This show I want to display the 4 products here on this table. That is it. And I give it space of 350. That's why it's not the space. I mean the information on table is not appearing here now. So let me say now I want to give the table the title now. I can return back here and use this tag we call the caption tag. The caption can be used to specify the title for the table. I will say caption. I can close the caption tag again. I close the caption tag here. So inside the caption tag now, I can now specify H2 by saying that let's say 50% discount on all perfumes by this weekend. So I can close the H2 here now. So that means all the products we have here, they have a 50% discount here now. I save it. So if I preview this page again here now, you can see that is what I want to do. So I can now display each of the products here. But the product I'm going to display inside this column, each of those products, I must create another table inside there now for each of the product. I want a table to be something like this in each column here. A table here is going to be a table of more than 1 row. The first table here is 1 row, 4 columns. This green table here is 1 row, 4 columns. Okay, this table here is 1 row, 4 columns. But the one you want to create is going to be 4 rows. This is going to be maybe 4 or 5 rows. It's going to be 1 column now. So I'm going to have a row like this. The first row is going to be for the name of perfume. Second row will be for the picture of perfume. Third row is going to be maybe the price for the perfume, and the last row is going to be for what? For the button to add it to the cart. So to create that table now for each of the column here, so I can now return back here and create another table like this again. This is another table now for each of these column. So I'm going to contain the product, each product now. So I close the table again. And then I can now have what we call a TR for the first for the first column. So this TR is going to have the only one column, TD, and here now I have close the TD here now. That is it. So this is going to contain the information about the table. I can call the product name now. Maybe I say H3 for product name now. So I can call product name. So let me look for all the perfume we want to display here now and giving them a name one by one. Okay. What name can we give to all this perfume? Okay, this one you call Coco Perfume. Okay. N5 Channel. Okay, that's first name. Can this one say N1 N5 for Channel. That's the first perfume name. So I can now create another row now for this picture and for the price. So here now I'm going to have row 2, row 3, and row 4. Row 4 will be for the button to be used to add to cart. I use a button tag, okay, and then I'm going to do add to cart, okay. So I close the button tag here, and this is going to be for the price now. Maybe I'm selling perfume for 25,000 25,000 naira here. So that is the price. Why did it go to be the picture for the perfume now? So the perfume name is picture 2. Okay, I can now return back here and use the image tag AMG SRC equal so images slash perfume 2.jpg. That is the extension for the perfume we want to add, and I close the image tag here now. But I need to reduce this image picture so that it will not be too big, so I can set the width and the height for that image picture here now by call the width attribute equal let's say 200 pixel, and height is also going to be 200 pixel. So this value can be changed. And lastly, alternate text, which must be equal to the perfume name is is perfume 1 or N5 channel. Okay, that's perfume name. So here now show how we can be able to do to add the image, to add the information to the first table in the first column. This information show the first product. So I can save this index page and preview the page again here now. Okay, you can see now the perfume is right here, but I can still increase the size of perfume so that it can appear properly at the center of this page. So then I can use the attribute called align here, align to set information to the center. I say center now, center. Okay, that's one. And to increase the align center must also be applied to all other column. Picture 2, align center. But I can put this picture down here so that the TD for the picture can move to the next line so that the code will not be too long. Okay, the price 2, center, and the button 2, and say center here too. Button can also be break down to the next line to make the code more readable here. So that is it. So let me now increase this one now. Maybe I say 300 by 300. Okay, so I can save the picture now. And let me see how it will look like right here now. Oh, did I save? Okay, so 300 by 300 picture 2. So let me refresh the page here now. Can you see now? That is it. That's it. So maybe I don't want to use 300. I can say 280 now. Okay, 280, and this height to be 280. Okay, so that it will not, and that is it now. Okay, that is it now. So I've just defined the information for the first four product on the home page. So I can replicate the same thing for the remaining one here. What I just need to do, instead of retyping this code, a comment here can be used to let us know that this one here, I call it product what, product 1. So here now, that is it. So I can now copy the where the product 1 start from here. I go to second column here and paste it there. That become what, the product 1, product 2. I just change this one to product 2, but later I'll be changing the name. They get it now. And this is going to be maybe perfume 1, perfume 1 now. And also I will do the same thing here again, and that will be what, product 3, and the last column here, and that will now be what, the product 4. So I can start changing the name of each of these products now. I will start changing the name one by one. Returning back here now, and I refresh this page. Can you see now? This product 2, that is Cocoa Channel. So I can return back here and change the name for product 2 here now. Good. To what? Okay. Cocoa Channel. Okay. Okay. Cocoa. Oh, Cocoa Channel. Okay. Oh, that's another perfume here. So for perfume, another one here, we call it one Destiny. Destiny is perfume 5, and Intense is perfume 6. Okay, let me use those name too. Back to here. Here now I call it one Intense. Okay, and this is going to be what? That's perfume what? 6, and 5 is here is called Destiny. So Destiny. Okay, so let me check the output for what we did now. Refresh this page. That is good. And the name, you can start changing the price too, because price might not be the same again now. I call this one 35, okay, 55. This one was 35, and this one now is called 45. So here now I can save it. Now you can see that all this picture is now appearing here now. But when you create the site, it is more better, because this is our home page now. It is more better now to be able to give all this particular price, actual currency sign. The currency sign we are using is going to be Nigeria. We already used that particular Nigerian before in our previous code. When I say you should use HTML entity. So if you open the previous code we have here, when we create a product table here, so let's see, you can see where we use the price for using entity here. So I can copy this code for the entity here, entity for Naira. I can now add it to this my index page here now. The price here is 45 here, and 55 here, and also 35 here, and also 25 here now. So saving this page again and return to my index page here, I can see everything here for this. So if I want to go to, maybe I want to see more of the product, I can add something to the one, I can create another row under this one here now. That means under this, I can create another row here for something like adding this. And that means to create another row now, I can use table. Do you get it? I can create another small table that are going to contain what? More products. And that more product will take us to what? To the perfume page where you can see all the perfume. So before that, let me add more to that. At the end of this table, which is this table for the wall, for the main product, you can see we have to add the comment to end too to know the table that actually control the product. You can see this is display product table, and here now will be what? End of display product table. So if I come down here, this is the end of display product table here. So I can put something like this comment here, that is end, so that we know end of display product table. We know where each table end. So this table that display a product, while this is the end of the wall, each product table. You get now? So a comment can also be put to explain each of these one by one. End of product 4, end of product 3, and so on like that. Now, it is after this table now. Do you get it now? And the first table we are talking about here, remember it has one column. That's the main table. So this table I can make it have two column, but might not work. So to make this easier, it better we create another table again. That is after this product table here. But the height of that table will not be too much. So I can just use something like this information here for that type of table like this. So you got part of this again. Come back here again and see I'm creating another table. So let me close the TD for this table, because once a table is open, you close the TD, and I close the TR. All these are very important when you are coding. And last one, you close the wall, the table wall itself. That is it now. So the table I'm using here, I will not allow it to be too high. I say maybe 50 for the height, but 100 is the way border should show. What I want to put on that table is a button that I'm going to show add more product, and that button will be inside a single column that table have. Here now, I put this button. I can now say, well, more product. Wow. You can see, well, more product now. So that is it. Or say load more product. So that table we have here. So when I save this and preview this page, you can see what we are going to get now. You can see more product here. So this one here show that one. This one here show that one. These are the more product table. So in case you want to see the remaining product, you click on this. But this one will take us to another page, and that page is what you call perfume page. This is the perfume page we are going to load the remaining one product. Do you get it now? So for me to create a link that will take us to perfume page here, I can use the anchor tag here now. By say anchor tag, I will now use href attribute to specify the perfume. You see perfumes here, perfume page dot html here now. So I close this. I will now close the anchor tag here now. That is it. You can see now, that is it. So which means that on clicking on this button, it take me to perfume page, and on that perfume page is where you want to have all the remaining work products. Can you see now? Clicking here now, can you see? This is the perfume product page. You get now, but we don't have any product here now. So we are still going to display all the remaining perfume just like the way we have on the home page here now. You get it now. So the link is now available for that. Come back to this home page. So for now, everything we need on this home page is already available. This is just a simple sketch for how our home page will look like. So once you are through with the page like this, the next thing you have to do to make sure all the border for those tables, you set it off. So to do that one, I will return back here now. I set border for all the table off. Starting from the footer section, set it to 0. The newsletter to 0. This one to 0. And for each of the table column here, you get it now. You can set it to 0 and 0. and 0, and also table 1 what 0, and this product table 0. The main container for product 2 0, and banner is also 0, while the navigation and the header will also become 0. So once I save this page now and I want to preview it here now, you can see this is our page now. So nobody will know everything here is being specified by using the table, all this arrangement here now. So clicking here now take me to this page. I'm back here. That is it. So now the next thing now is it that I need the product on this one. I need more product on this more product page, and this is this perfume page now. So we are going to design this particular content here to have more product. Since we have 4 products on the first one, I want us to have about 8 or 12 products here now. You get now, and that's going to be 442. So the only thing I can do to start with is to use the same code I already used in the index page here. You get now, use the code that is there, so I can duplicate it. So I can return back to this page again. I'll now copy the code I have on this section of this page. This is where I display this is where I display all the product. I copy every code in this on this table up to this table end here now. Thank God I already have the comment that make it very easy to identify. So I can now right click and copy it. So I will now go to the perfume section here, where I want the product to appear to. This is where I want all the product to appear on the perfume page. Do you get it now? So I can now delete what is there and paste that code now. I paste the code I just copied. That is it now. So but this time around, this only show 4 products. Do you get it now? And I want it to show more than 1 product. So the title here is going to be perfumes product page now. Perfume product page. That's what you want to have, a perfume product. I can say available product. Okay, available perfume. Available perfumes. That is it now. So and here now, I don't need to have this count again, because this everybody can get all the product again. So I can have something, another message again. Maybe I want to display this perfume by category. Do you get it now? I say maybe men only now. Good. I say men only. So when I say men only here now, I save this page, and when I refresh this perfume page here now, you can see what I'm going to see. Men only. We have 4 now. But I want to display more than these 4. Can you see again now? So for me to display the another category, I will copy this code again for the second one again. So this one is for the first table. Inside this tr. Okay, I can duplicate this tr again here. Okay, yeah, I can display this tr here now. Copy from this tr to the end there. Okay, that means I'm going to have another row here now. So after this row, I press this make it 2 rows. Okay, this make it 2 rows. So therefore I must say end of product table. This is going to be end of row 2. I need this comment to let people know that this end of row 2 now. I say end of product section. Okay, product section row 2. That is it. End of product section row 2. That's what this one is all about. So I will go to where the row 1 start from. You can see now, from here now I want to pick row 1. Okay, this is where the row 1 start from here now. So here now I can say product section row 1 now. Using this comment, start product section row 2. Okay, and here now is going to be end of product section row 1. You can see. So looking at this make it easy for everybody to understand. And this one here, I'm going to put well, that's a row start well, product section row 1. So that means there are 2 rows here now. This row 1, and from the row 2, title is going to change to what? Women. You can see now, women now. So when I save this is the word we are going to see again. You can see now, women only. The perfume can be changed again. This men only, this women only, and maybe the another row again to make it third one. So I can copy where this row start from. Row 2 start from here, okay, and the row 2 wall end wall here. Do you get it now? So I can copy this from here too, and also I can now have row 3 here. This will be row 3, and here too will be row 3 now. Row 3, that is it now. So I have row 3. So that is it now. So this is going to be what? Unisex now. That is it. So unisex. So that is it now. So I can start changing their name and everything I need to change here now. So when I save this page, you can see that I have about what, more perfume here now on this main page here. So as long as what, this page is already what, true again too, I can now set all the table here to what, to 0 again. Do you get it now? And returning back here again, I set all those table to what, to 0 now. So start from the wall, the footer wall section, the newsletter wall section, while most of these already were in 0 again. So I only go to what, to where the navigation is and main border 02, and wait less than 1 minute, and here too 0. After this I will save this video and 02. Yeah.